Welcome back to Kumamoto. And after that men's singles, we return to men's doubles. And it features the home pair, the former world champions, Hoki and Kobayashi, up against Gutama and Isfahani from Indonesia. The Indonesian pair have had a super year so far. They've been in 4 finals. Well, big news from this half of the draw, it's the bottom half of the draw, is that last year's champions, He Jin-ting and Ren Xian-woo, have lost to the 2 left-handers from Korea, Jin Yong and So Seung-jae. And they've lost very convincingly. 2 straight games, as you can see. 2 unseeded pairs will meet in the top half of this half of the draw. So it is possible that all 4 pairs in the bottom half of the draw could be unseeded in the men's doubles. But here are the former world champions, won the world title back in Huelva in 2021. The left and right-handed combination of Takura Hoki and Yugo Kobayashi. Now, I find it quite surprising. This will actually be a first meeting between these 2 pairs, considering that Gutama and Isfahani have been playing together since 2020. So that just confirms what I was verbalizing a moment ago. First meeting between the 2 pairs.
Red, black. Black, black, red. Red will choose. Side, service or reason?
So
service, give us
the former world champions have chosen ends and wish to start the near side of the court, as we'll look down during the rallies. So the number 6 seeds this year are Takura Hoki and Yugo Kobayashi. Their opponents, despite being in 4 World Tour tournament finals this year, unseeded. Sabah Karyaman Gutama is 28 years of age from Sumedang in Western Java. And that equates to just over 5'7". Currently playing off their career high of 13. In fact, it's their 3rd consecutive week at 13. So, Moreza Khalibi Isfahani is the younger of the 2, 26 years of age, from Blitar in East Java. He's the taller of the 2, about 5'9". Well, in the first round, they played against qualifiers. Chiang and Wei had to come from a game down before winning 21-10 in the deciding game. So to the former world champions from Japan. And this is Takura Hoki, 29 years of age, from Yanai in Yamaguchi, and he has been struggling with a knee injury. And I'm delighted to say, as I'm looking down on the court, yes, there is still strapping. Unfortunately, there is still strapping. I thought that maybe he had lost the strapping on his right knee, but it is still there. Yugo Kobayashi is also 29 years of age, from Miyagi on the east coast of Honshu. And he's the taller of the 2 at just under 5'9". They lost at this stage last year at this particular tournament, when again they were the number 6 seeds, Hoki and Kobayashi. Lost to Tan Qian and Zhao Haodong, who went on to reach the semi-final. Beat the left and right-handed combination of Arif and Yap of Malaysia in the first round in 2 straight games. So our court officials for this one from Singapore and Bahrain. Is it knee bandage or is it calf muscle?
I think it's the calf.
Well, that's good news as far as the knee is concerned, but not good news as far as the calf is concerned.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Yoga Kobayashi and Toroko Hoki, Japan. And on my left, Muhammad Rizal Fahrid Isfahani and Sabah Kayaman Gutama, Indonesia. Sabah Kayaman Gutama to serve to Yoga Kobayashi. Love all. Play.
So, Gutama and Isfahani far side of the court against the home favourites. Number 6 seeds Hoki and Kobayashi. Oh, that's a super smash
Service
from
over.
Gutama.
1-0.
Steve, I was mentioning the knee injury to Takuro Hoki. They had a wonderful start to the year, the Japanese pair, didn't they? Because they were in the semi-final of their first 5 World Tour events of 2024. And since the Singapore Open, they've played 5 tournaments, and the best they've done is 1 quarter-final. I think that knee injury has had a bigger effect on Hoki than any of us realise.
I think so too, and I think perhaps he had it during the Olympics as well.
He did, definitely. Very disappointing Olympics for the Japanese pair.
Service over.
Ended 4th in a group of 5. Well, he's going to challenge that.
Sabah Kayaman Kumandi challengers call in.
That was close. I wouldn't be surprised if it was indeed wide.
Spot on, Steve.
Correction,
well
out.
That's a good challenge.
Service over. 5-3. Play.
Well, he's hitting with the drift. Dangerous
Service
to
over.
play the flick serve there.
4-5.
Although Hoki really wasn't alert to that at all.
That was one of the things that I recall from Denmark Open, that flick serves were a big problem for Hoki because of his injury.
When fully fit, though, the Japanese pair, their quality as a pair is the speed of Hoki, especially on the front of the court, isn't it?
And also that, he's obviously a fantastic net player, but really well supported by Kobayashi, and he's got one of his good days, and he often has. Then he plays magnificently. A different backcourt player to some of the others we've seen, where they're big, strong players. He's really quick on his feet and excellent technical skills. Very steep attack, not that that powerful, but very steep, and then from the left hand, which makes it a little bit awkward in certain positions, especially when he hits from his forehand. He's got a lot of options, good options.
Service over. 6-7.
Good shot.
Oh, that's going wide. I thought for a minute he was going to hit that.
7-0.
Isfahani. It's amazing to think this Indonesian pair, they're now the second-ranked Indonesian pair on the men's doubles world ranking, rightly so, given their results. But, yeah. I mean, it was only, what was it, 3 years ago you were talking about during the pandemic that they were the fifth pair, was it, from Indonesia at the time, something like that?
I think they were the seventh pair or something like
really?
that. Yeah, so that's why they decided to leave the national team, because they felt that they were too far down in the priority ranking, so they would benefit from having more specialized practice back home in their clubs.
What's wrong with that?
9-7. Unsighted.
So the umpire couldn't make a judgment, so the umpire's asking for the instant review to decide whether that was in or out, that low serve. Nobody will lose a challenge for this. Here we go. It was short.
Out.
What was a service error?
Service over.
Service error by Hoki, I think it was.
8-9. Play.
Oh, well taken.
Beautiful.
What a shot.
Service over. 10-8.
Look at that. That's just magnificent. Tiny little brush with the racket head. Just guiding the shuttle down for the winner.
11-8.
So, to the mid-game interval, and it's a 3-point advantage to the former world champions Hoki and Kobayashi.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Eleven, 8. Play.
So the number 6 seeds, Hoki and Kobayashi, with a 3-point advantage as play resumes here in this opening game. Pushed that long. It's interesting, Steen, before
Service
that mid-game
over.
interval, we
9,
were talking about,
11.
you know, Gutama and Isfahani being, you thought, perhaps the 7th-ranked pair from Indonesia during the pandemic, and they became independent players. They're, in fact, the 8th different men's doubles pair from Indonesia to win a World Tour title.
Yeah.
There's now 9 different pairs from Indonesia have won, because of course since they won the Spain Masters earlier this year, we've had Kanando with his new partner Maulana win the Korean Open.
That's right.
So it's over.
China have 10 different men's doubles pairs who have won a World Tour men's doubles title.
Talk about depth.
Yes, that's extraordinary, isn't it?
Yeah. And I think when you have that kind of depth, then some players are bound to grow from that depth and sort of be
Service over. Then
separate themselves in a positive way from the others. So I think the number of players you've got gunning for the resources and so on, that is helpful. It's also detrimental a little bit to some, but that's sort of like part of the system.
Yeah. But if you're in that training environment,
11,
even if
12.
they've become independent players, which they have, you know, if you're at tournaments, all of Indonesian team get training time together, and if you're mixing with people on a daily basis, they achieved medals in major championships, won World Tour titles, some of that belief does rub off on you.
So it's
Exactly.
over. 13,
And
11.
sometimes you win a game during the ones that has won tournament in practice, and that makes you believe,
Yes.
hey, I can do the same.
Yeah.
14, 11.
I wonder if this is the decisive passage of play.
They're losing the service situation, the Indonesians. That's not so often.
Oh, missed opportunity by
Service over.
Hoki.
12, 15.
It's a couple of errors from Isfahani.
Yeah. They played very aggressively the service situation. He's also played a couple of shots long of the back line within the first 6 shots in the rally. Misjudgment.
17, 12.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Perfect.
Absolutely wonderful
Service
shot
over.
from Gutama.
13, 17. And
they're playing without coaches, Isfahani and Gutama.
Oh, good flick.
What? 15, 17.
Yeah, you can't do that. Can't play the return of serve for your partner.
Wow.
Oh, that's good.
So suddenly they're back in it. They won the last
16, 17.
3-4 points in the service situation.
On the back level.
17.
Another good flick serve. Kobayashi wasn't expecting 2 consecutive flicks to him.
Sabah Koyama Gamata challengers call in.
So a challenge here. They were right the first time they challenged in this open game. No, but they're not right this time.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 18-17. Play.
Oh, it's going wide.
Service over. 18-0.
6 of the last 7 points to the Indonesians.
Yeah, and they're full of confidence now.
Yeah.
Got momentum. So Hoki and Kobayashi, they could be throwing this game.
Oh,
Oy, 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 oy.
That's a huge miss.
And a big smile from Hoki to his coaches.
Yeah, nice to see Gutama smile as well after the obvious initial disappointment. Game point opportunities for Hoki and Kobayashi. One
Service
is
over.
squandered.
19-20.
Oh, that's going wide.
Game.
And on their second game point opportunity.
First game won by
Hoki and Yuko Kobayashi duly convert.
21-19.
21-19 opening game in 16 minutes. Japanese player will be rightly relieved without taking that opening game.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Well, there was fluctuating fortunes in that opening game. These two pairs. But it is this combination, the number 6 seeds from Japan, Hoki and Kobayashi, left and right-handed combination, who
Second game
closed out the opening game 21-19.
Play.
So here we go. Second game. What can Gutama and Isfahani do in response. Well, that's a lovely response, isn't it? Lovely drop shot from Isfahani.
Service over. 1 love. Result.
What on earth was that from Hoki? Half-court lift. Look where he played that one from, Gutama. Pushed it wide.
Service over. 1, 2.
Any ideas, Steen, tactically, what the Indonesians should be focusing on here?
It's been a very strange match. I was just... Wait. Come on, boys.
Can you hear me? I can't hear myself. 2, 4.
Oh, don't worry, Steen. I'll let you get some technical help while I'll just cover. It's a good smash from Hugo Kobayashi.
Result. Do not cross over the A-board. You have to work across. Thank you. Out.
Service error.
Service over.
Kobayashi.
3, 4.
I'm not sure why. Microphone is back on. I think it is.
Yes, I can hear you now,
Yeah.
Steen. Yeah.
I think it's been a very strange match without really a lot of rhythm in it, and somehow Hoki and Kobayashi, they've been a little bit better skill-wise than their opponents, except from those 5 points from 12-17 to 17-all in the first game. And I feel that the Indonesians, they are trying to play past Hoki a lot, but I actually think Kobayashi is playing quite well. They're definitely not getting an advantage in terms of that. So I think I would take my chances on Hoki and challenge him on the front court and see. We know he's been injured. How much has he been able to practice? Is he more error-prone than normal? And I think the Indonesians, they need to get on the attack.
Definitely.
But I can see the idea of trying to put pressure on Kobayashi and the flat game and so on, but they're not really. I think he's playing quite well. So look at that, very nice soft touch.
Service over. 5-0.
Well, Steen, no home men's doubles pair has ever won a major title on home soil.
In Japan?
In Japan.
Wow.
Service over. 6.
We've had a World Championship.
Yeah.
We've had Akita Masters, which is 100
lower
events.
grade.
A lower grade. We've had Japan Opens, of course, and last year Kumamoto Masters. 45 tournaments in total, never once has a home pair won men's doubles.
That's a little bit surprising because given what we talked about in the early stages here with the the critical mass in terms of men's doubles. This pair here also grew out of 4 really strong pairs where they were like the 3rd or 4th ranked pair after Nakamura and Sonoda and Endo and Watanabe. So it's not like they haven't had any strong pairings. They have indeed had strong men's doubles pairs.
Of course, playing on home soil, whilst the majority of the time is very nice because you get the support of the fans, it also brings a burden of expectation with it.
Burden of expectation, and there's a lot more going on. You don't have the same, you don't necessarily have the same peace and quiet and focus as when you're away from home. Here, there can be family, friends, acquaintances, club coaches, other obligations that you want to tend to when you're playing on home soil. But that also takes away energy.
Yes. Energy and focus.
Yeah.
So the right arm raised means that the tournament referee is being called. And it is the deputy referee here in Kumamoto, Chris Lawrence of the United States of America, who has come on with the court attendants. The tape around the carpet and the court surface has just come a little loose.
Yeah, we had the same earlier on today on the adjacent court on court 4, and yesterday we had an incident that wasn't with the tape. I think it was with the zippers of the court. The court is in 3 or 4 pieces, and they're zipped together. And yesterday on court 4, the players they were at the interval in the first game, and then they were asked to leave the court again and relax and warm up and come back. So so that took some time. Here it seems like it's just the they need a bit of new tape.
It's a sort of duct tape, isn't it?
Yeah.
That all seems to be very efficiently sorted out. Play can resume. 3 straight points at the moment for Hoki and Kobayashi for a 9-6 advantage. Lucky net cord for Isfahani.
7-9. Service over. 10-7.
The block shot from Gutama finds the net, and it means that the number 6 seeds from Japan go to the mid-game interval with a 4-point advantage, having already won the opening game.
Got 120 seconds. Got 120 seconds. Play.
So 11-7 in the second game, having already won the first, Hoki and Kobayashi. Oh my goodness, behind the back shot from Isfahani. That's amazing.
8-11.
Here it comes. There it is. And I think it even skimmed the net, didn't it?
Perfect. They really are an all or nothing double, in my opinion, Gutama and Isfahani. Look at the shot Gutama tries here. What is the success rate against an accomplished front court player here? Not very high, I suspect.
Good rally.
Yeah. Must be one of the, maybe even the longest. There haven't been a lot of long rallies.
There haven't at all, has there? Yeah, but that was a good one. Indeed, it was the longest rally, 44 shots.
Yeah.
One suspects this match is more important as far as the Indonesians are concerned when you look towards the race to the World Tour finals, because they're currently number 9 on the list.
Yeah, they will get passed by Aaron Chan and Sudirman
9-13.
unless they win this match here.
And have you worked out with Hoki and Kobayashi? They're currently at 15.
I haven't worked that out, but they've played a number of tournaments as well. I think they've played 14, haven't they?
No, they've only played 9.
They've only played 9.
10-13.
Because of the injury problem. This is only their 4th tournament since the Olympics, I think. Japanese pair. Well, that's well taken by Hoki.
Yeah, theoretically, they're still in the run because they get full points credit. But they need a lot of points. They're currently 11,000 points behind Liang Wei-kung and Wang Chang. And we don't know exactly whether it's going to be 7 or 8 that's going to be the cut, because we don't know if Wang Qilin and his Olympic champion partner Li Yang, who's retired, but they're still going to get an invite for the World Tour finals. So we don't know if they're going to accept it. In that case, there's only 7 spots available.
Exactly. Exactly.
I think Kobayashi has been absolutely magnificent in this match.
I remember you singing his praises when they played in Europe.
Yeah. But there he had to, because his partner was visibly so limited in his movement. That's what I don't think the Indonesians have explored enough here. It's been a lot like a mixed double. And one of the challenges, the way I see it for Gutama and Isfahani, is to get Hoki out in the open to see what is he actually capable of. What does that strapping mean on his calf there? This was about the time where they made a comeback in the first game. The Indonesians flicked a couple of times in the first game. I haven't seen them do that much here in the second.
That's well played. Yeah, funnily enough, it was a 5-point difference, wasn't it?
13,
In game number
16.
1. Came back. Oh, who's going?
Good play.
14, 16. Koba? No, play on.
Yeah, exactly. Good umpiring.
Very good umpiring.
He was setting his sights on the kit box all the way from the back line. Kobayashi. Super play.
15,
Well, there's
16.
history repeating itself. They were 11-16 down, so a 5-point deficit, as they were in the opening game. Are the Indonesians going to come back level? Indeed, they are.
Super play by
16.
Isfahani.
16 all.
I think it was him getting that service streak in as well in the first game.
Oh my goodness, what sort of a serve was that?
17, 16.
So 6 straight points to go into the lead. Well taken by Kobayashi. And that's got the fans roaring with approval.
Service over, 18, 17.
It all got a bit fast and furious in that rally scene.
I can only say if I was coach on either of these sides here, I wouldn't know what to say. I think it's a little bit this and that, and chances occur out of nowhere.
Pick one.
Nice net shot.
So it's over, 19, 18.
8 of the last 10 points. This is a real lesson into why you never give up. Matches can turn around remarkably easily. A game at 11-16 down.
And he's gone totally off the boil, Kobayashi.
20, game point, 18.
He had a missed backhand attempted interception at the net as well, and 2 missed attacking opportunities here. So he accounts for at least 3 easy points.
So 2 game point opportunities for Gutama and Isfahani to level this match at 1 game apiece.
Service over, 19.
Going for the spectacular winner. Will that prove an unwise decision? Nothing wrong with the drop shots, but did he need to go for it that tightly?
Yeah. But that's perhaps why they've gotten back in this match, because they keep on going for the margins.
Yeah, you did mention that earlier, actually. And they've done precisely that. Second game point opportunity. Can they convert this one? No, they can't. And the Japanese pair back level. 20 all. Missed it. Extraordinary. Having just saved 2 game points, now on a run of 3 straight points, Hoki and Kobayashi have a match point opportunity. Done it on a run of 4 straight points. 21-19, 22-20. They're coming from 18-20 down. 41 dramatic minutes for the victory for Takuro Hoki and Yugo Kobayashi.
Match won by Toronto Hoki and Yuga Kobayashi.
Certainly kept the home fans on the edge of their seats. But as far as the home pair are concerned, all's well that ends well. And it didn't end extremely well with a beautiful touch shot from Yugo Kobayashi. Look at that. Lovely disguise. Celebrations begin because they're through to the quarter-final at the Kumamoto Masters. And they'll play against 2 left-handers tomorrow from Korea, Jin Yong and Seo Shang-jae. There is confirmation how they've reached the quarter-final stage. Victory for Hoki and Kobayashi over Gutama and Isfahani. 2 straight games, 21-19, 22-20. Welcome back to second round action here at the Kumamoto Masters. And one more match to come for you today. And it is the defending champion. He's also the reigning and two-time Olympic champion. Victor Axelsen in a repeat of the Hong Kong Open final, one of the other Super 500 events earlier this year when he beat Lei Lanxi from China. Well, that's not the last time that these two players have met against each other.